Hello, welcome to this presentation that is entitled The Spread and the History of Islam in Africa. Africa as a continent is the first place where the Islam resided, and 45% of the population is occupied by Islam. This is according to the research that was done in the year 2002. And some part of Africa is largely occupied by Islam, and these are the three parts of Africa: North Africa, West Africa, Southeast of Africa is occupied by Muslim. I would like to handle the spread of Islam in western part of Africa. So the first people to be converted to Islam, that's in western part of Africa, was the Sahara, people from the Sahara, the Berbers, and it was agreed that Sahara had become Dar Islam, that's the place or the country of Islam. After the Berbers Islamization, the religion spread into the western Sudan, then to the west part of Niger Bend, that is Senegal and Mali, then to Chad, and finally to Houseland. The story or history also tells us that the first black ruler to embrace Islam was the king of Gao. Then the first king of Mali to become a Muslim was Barmadana. Barmadana is Barmadana. In Chad, it appears from the Arabic sources that Jilmi was the first Muslim king. And the spread of Islam in Africa was because of the following reasons. The first reason was the nature of Islam. The second reason was trade. The third reason was intermarriages. The fourth reason were the scholars. And then the fifth reason is the activities of the Muslim clerics. The activities of the rulers also played a role. So allow me begin with intermarriages. Islam spread in western part of Africa because of intermarriages. The Muslim merchants from the northern part of Africa came down to settle and marry the African women who became Muslim together with their children. So it contributed to the spread of Islam in Africa. Also the scholars played a role. The scholars played a role in the spread of Islam in Africa. The early Muslim religious or the early Muslim missionaries opened Islamic schools and colleges, and the products of these schools spread Islamic religion. So these scholars saw it good for them to start or to come up with the institutions, and people could come all over Africa to study in these schools, and they could follow the Islamic religion. So at the end of the day, they were equipped with this type of religion. So there is also the nature of Islam. The nature of Islam as a religion accepted polygamy to some extent. Polygamy is a situation whereby one is allowed to marry more than one wife. A person is allowed to marry more than one wife. And so tolerance to traditional African religions. You know, these Africans really embrace this system of or this type of religion because many of them could practice that kind of marriage. Another reason is that the doctrines of Islam was simple to be followed by the Africans, and so they really accepted that kind of religion, and this led to its spread. Another reason is trade. The trans-Saharan trade network led to the spread of Islamic in Western Africa. Muslim traded from Maghreb and the Sahara started setting first in some of the market centers in Sahel and then to Savannah area. You see, trade played a role to the spread of this type of religion. Another reason is that activities of the Muslim clerics. The activities of the Muslim clerics. Islam spread in western parts through the activities of the Muslim clerics, scholars, and malams. These attracted students from all parts of the western Sudan who, at the end of the training, they could go back to their home country as converts. You see, they really used the institutions. When they started these schools, many students could join. Remember, I had mentioned earlier about the nature of Islam. I had mentioned about the scholars. So even the clerics played a role in the spread of Islam in Africa. And then activities of the rulers. The Islam gained ground in West Africa through the activities of the individual rulers. These rulers encouraged the trans-Saharan trade and extended hospitality to both traders and clerics. Rulers encouraged Muslim institutions, e.g. Islamic tax, legal system through which appointment of Muslim officials, e.g. judges, who observe the Islamic code, and to the spread of the religion. Many people were given an opportunity to serve in the society. You see, many people could even serve as leaders. Some could serve in offices, and they were forced to obey and to uphold and to honor this religion, Islamic code, and this led to the spread of Islam religion in Africa. Last but not least is the Holy War. This is another way in which Islam was introduced and spread to West Africa. Sudan in particular was the militant jihad, or waging the holy war against the enemies. Anyone who could participate in the war and then he or she was killed, then it was considered a holy war. So many people like that kind of war, and many people participated in that war, and this led to the spread of Muslim religion in Africa, because someone was eager to participate in this war. So up to this point, I think you have something also to add in this topic of history and the spread of Islamic religion. If not a comment or addition, it might be a question. You'll be given an opportunity so that you can ask or add. Others, may God bless you. Thank you.